Would you like to read a book for a story?
Yes, please.
All right, dear. Let's begin. The story is called Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who lived in a village near the forest. Whenever she went out, the little girl wore a red riding cloak. So everyone in the village called her Little Red Riding Hood. One morning, Little Red Riding Hood asked her mother, "What's wrong with grandmother?" she asked. "Your grandmother's feeling ill. Take the basket with the full food to her." Little Red Riding Hood set off to find grandmother's house, and she skipped into the forest. In the forest, there lived a very hungry, greedy wolf growled and said, "I'll go and find her," he growled. The greedy wolf running into grandmother's house. There we're knocking at the door. "Who is it?" she asked. "Are you in there?" he asked. The greedy wolf growled and was surprised. Grandmother, get some help. When the greedy wolf dressing up as grandmother. There we're knocking at the door. "Who is it?" she asked. "Are you in there?" she asked. It was Little Red Riding Hood. The door was open. When Little Red Riding Hood entered the little cottage, she could scarcely recognize her grandmother. "But grandmother, what big ears you have! The better to hear you with, my dear." "But grandmother, what big eyes you have! The better to see you with, my dear." "But grandmother, what big sharp teeth you have! The better to get you with, my dear." The wolf roared and jumped out of the bed and began to chase the little girl. She ran across the room and through the door, shouting, "Hurry, grandmother, be quick!" Moments later, grandmother and woodsman ran into grandmother's house. A woodsman grabbed his axe and started to chase the greedy wolf away. Little Red Riding Hood and her grandmother, that's to woodsman and his mother, they lived happily ever after. But we'll do that in the wood you nevermore couldn't know on their own. The end. Did you like that story, dear?
Yes, please.